One bright afternoon, Ayan was busy in the living room, constructing a grand tower out of his favorite colorful blocks. His Scottish fold cat, Mimo, watched with keen interest, her large, curious eyes following every move. Mimo's 3 kittens, Coffee, Lion, and Marshmallow, were napping peacefully nearby, blissfully unaware of their mother's mischievous intentions. Just as Ayan placed the final block on top, Mimo made her move. She tiptoed over to the tower and gently nudged it with her paw. The tower swayed dangerously before collapsing into a pile of blocks. Ayan, surprised at first, quickly broke into laughter. "Mimo, you little rascal," he giggled, knowing she meant no harm. The noise of the tumbling blocks woke the kittens. They sprang into action, eager to join the fun. Lion, the most daring, immediately pounced on the scattered blocks, sending them skidding across the floor. Coffee joined in, batting the blocks like tiny soccer balls, while Marshmallow, the fluffiest and gentlest of the trio, observed the chaos, occasionally swiping at a block that came her way. Ayan decided to rebuild his tower, but this time he had some enthusiastic helpers. He handed a block to Mimo, who took it in her mouth and dashed off, thinking it was a game of chase. Ayan chased her around the room, laughing all the while. The kittens, now fully engaged, followed in a frenzied game of tag, turning the room into a lively playground. After a few rounds of playful pursuit, Mimo dropped the block at Ayan's feet, her big eyes full of mischief. Ayan picked it up, and with the kittens eagerly watching, he began to reconstruct his tower. This time, the structure stood tall and firm, with Mimo and her kittens sitting proudly beside it, as if they had been the masterminds behind the creation. From that day forward, whenever Ayan built his block towers, Mimo and her kittens were always close by, turning each building session into a delightful adventure. The house was filled with laughter, and Ayan cherished every moment with his playful furry friends. Life with Mimo, Coffee, Lion, Marshmallow, and of course Ayan was always full of joy, surprise, and lots of love.